Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, the Illblurmatic. Welcome back to another installment of Illblurmatic, and today I have a new video. Today I'm going to try something out different. So one of my favorite 90s shows, and if you don't know, now you know, it's literally one of my favorite 90s shows. I remember watching it religiously, and I'm excited to hear that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is getting a reboot. So what do I know about the reboot so far? So let's start off with what I know so far. So the first thing, number one, literally Will Smith is the executive producer. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted someone that was a part of the original show to be the executive producer. That's what I'm talking about. Because the thing is, you know, when you don't have someone from the original show, like, working on it, like, I was kind of, like, iffy. I was like, okay, it's like, who's going to be? So Will Smith will be the executive producer. He's done other works. All of Us, one of the shows that he did on Channel 50, now known as CW. I like the show, All of Us, you know, was a family show, you know, back in the 2000s. But I'm happy to see that Will Smith is a part of this as the executive producer. So I'm a little bit more reassured to check out this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. So that's the first thing. Number two, literally, I have to be honest with you guys about it, is that none of the old cast is returning. So there are going to be a lot of brand new faces. Uncle Phil, Aunt Viv, his cousins, Ethan Carlton. And that's totally fine. I mean, I get it. It's a reboot show. So I didn't expect to see the cast from the original return. I mean, it would have been cool to see that, honestly. But I just was like, you know what? They did their thing when they had the show in the 90s. Like, if they're going to do a reboot, let's start off with something fresh. And I'm happy with that decision. Okay, like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's a continuation series of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where it's talking about Will's kids and all that. So now if it was doing that, then that's when I'm like, hey, they should have brought these people back to play certain roles. But that is not the case. It is a reboot, and it's a reboot for a reason. So that is the number two thing. Number three. This Fresh Prince show will differ from the original. There will be probably some stuff will probably be some similarities. You know how they do reboots, and some differences as well. And I'm happy to hear that, okay? Because I don't want this show to be like 2.0 Fresh Prince in the 90s. I don't want to see a show copying a complete same formula. So I'm absolutely like, yo, this sounds really good. This sounds promising. This sounds interesting. It sounds refreshing to people that have been fans of the sitcom that came out, you know. So I'm happy to hear that actual particular news. I'm like, okay. I see you, Will Smith. I see you. So that's the next thing. Number four. Literally, I have to be honest with you guys. Will Smith picked the actor to play his character. So I like that he decided to, you know, cast his character. I'm not really for sure if he casted the other people to play their characters or not. But I'm happy to see that he's the one that picked that person for that role. You know what I'm saying? So looks like I'm got a feeling that this might be a good show. Like, Will, executive producer, sounds good. I like that, you know, it's a new cast. I'm totally fine with that. The last piece of information that I know about the Fresh Prince and Bel-Air show, the reboots. So the last piece of information is, and I'm a little worried about this. Let me be honest with you guys. this will be on the streaming platform service. And the thing is, I get it. Streaming, we live in a streaming era right now. There's so many different streaming apps, whether it's anime, whether it's horror movies, whether it's cartoons, superhero stuff, all these different, apps. Nothing wrong with apps. I'm not against apps, okay? But apparently that this show will drop on Peacock. Peacock, I gotta say, is not the best app. I really hope that the app has gotten a lot better when the show finally premieres. The show's supposed to actually drop this year. And I want to see how it's going to turn out. Because if it's, coming off on a streaming platform, it's a risk. It's really a risk because remember, viewership is definitely something that TV shows need. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not getting streamed really well, it could possibly, not saying that I want it to flop, but it can flop. But I'm interested to see what Peacock has done to up their game. And like I said, Peacock at some point was decent. I'm not going to lie, because I had it on my phone. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I'm still a little worried that this is not Peacock in a cable network. Maybe that's coming, okay? I could definitely be wrong about that. But I'm like, Peacock? Nah, bruh, no, not up in here. But this is your boy Ill Blurmatic. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and drop some comments, yo. Drop comments, yo. I'm all for comments. I like replying. And like I said, man, I like to engage with my supporters. And thanks for the support. Thanks for checking out the channels. And if you have not checked out some of my other videos, what are you waiting for? But until next time, guys, have a great day. And I'm out.